Gotta run those. Gotta run those. It's game time. What it is, what it is, what it isn't. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and NBs, welcome to the Safe as Untitled broadcast. Today, we're gaming. Just like yesterday, we're gaming. The question for today is if we'll beat CHELLE. The follow-up question to that is, are we going to stop delaying Bustbro to get Toga tomorrow? I think the answer is probably yes. Just looking at, now that we have a static mon, plus looking at our box for CHELLE, we still got a few more 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights before CHELLE, but it is CHELLE today. The big question that is on our mind right now, though, is do we stop delaying Rustboro? Because it would suck to miss out. Saw your Brawly team. Yeah, I still don't know if Overtail meant that it was crazy good. It's probably, I'm imagining Overtail meant crazy good, right? Because, I mean, Eldegoss is really good, Quillfish is really good, Togedemaru is really good, Vespa Queen, I assume. I don't know when they get Protect. This seems like a pretty damn good team. That's also sick you got a Deathless. Deathless, and it looks like no one got, like, too scared. Man, I just want to see Togedemaru pop off. I want to see my Togedemaru pop off. Yeah. Because just like looking loosely at CHELLE, our fight looks kind of miserable. Actually, miserable is an understatement. With the box we have, it feels undoable. Even if we would like throw Clan Pearl to the Wolves or some shit. Anyways, let's see. Let me see. I'm going to turn it down here. Actually, I should turn it up there and down here. Yeah. Brawly Folly. Let's see. So this is Elect, Turt, Czar, Rap, Quag. Let's see if Luna's going to give us any trouble. I don't know who the big, scary one is. I guess the other thing about CHELLE is that Donphan can do great work against like 5 different Pokemon. Obviously, the most likely one we're going to have them do work against is the Rhyhorn that sets up rocks so we can spin them out, but... Can we just not play around getting frozen by Ice Punch? I think we just straight up cannot, right? Is that just a we lose on Ice Punch Freeze? I guess we go Hariyama Cherry Berry, right? Might be the move. Motor Drive. Electric Immunity. Yeah, Fake Out, Vital Throw, Vital Throw. Citrus Heals, quarter. 85 divided by 4. 21. 21, 21, 21. 17 plus 43. It's 86 plus 17. I think if everything low rolls, there's a chance we don't kill it. And how many discharges do we have to take? 2. And we're not dead to double crit. Yeah, I think this is probably the move. And then we could always go into, like, Donphan if things go sideways. This would bait in anyone faster. Queenly Majesty stops priority. So this is likely going to be, depending on how low we are. This is outspeed does not damage. This is slower gets out damage. This is slower gets out damage. This is slower gets out damage. So this should always be Serena depending on our, regardless of our health. The question is just what moves are we baiting? Pure grass with fighting dark grass. The monkey seems pretty good here. Drop kick. We go monkey 2 flame wheels. I wish drop kick too. Seems too fun named. Lower the attack by 1. So ideally we'd want to do this with the special attacker. But I don't think we'd have the luxury of doing so, right? Bug can't come in on random move. If only we knew it wasn't random move. I mean, how likely is it knockoff? Or how it's most likely low kick? It's Lum. We're baiting drop kick coming out. Do you have anyone who likes taking drop kick? B likes taking drop. It could be like a combination of Monferno and then, I mean, getting the attack drop on the swap is kind of annoying. Well, also this might be knockoff if there's overlapping ranges. Don't know if we have a clean kill here. Can B do something else in this fight? Not really. Monferno do anything else in this fight? You would assume yes. Nar. Slash, what else is Donphan doing here? Oh, Donphan eats Tortnative's lunch. Can do whatever. So like Don with a Rost eats his lunch. Doesn't do awful here either. Anyone else who just straight up destroy someone else? Again, the Ice Punch freeze. We don't have any way to play around freeze, which I absolutely hate. I mean, pre-burn? Yeah, I guess like pre-burn Lombre is our way to play around freeze. Lombre with an Orin burned. Okay, then do we have a clean grapple lock dancer? What about you for you? I mean, drop kick is still dropping R. Shit. Dark fighting water. Dark fighting water. Okay, this guy seems like he'll be kind of annoying. Hari seems not awful against it. We don't have the punching tutor yet either. Liquidation would do far too much. Discharge would do far too little. Forgot Lopunny to deal with, so I had the steer, but they keep more in mind. Damn, that's... Your health's ending up like that, steering, is insane. I think that even more backs up my idea that that Overtail meant that that was a crazy good team. This Graplock seems sort of like a nightmare. I guess generally you'd want a bird to deal with this guy. Oh, that is with wise classes. They can't pick that up, even if they came on the right move. B-bait's payback. Huh. Do we have to use Donphan for this instead? What's up, Moon Man? Long time no chat. Hope you're doing good, homie. Maybe it is. It might end up being Donphan for Graplock because I don't see. And then we can probably find someone else who eats Tortinator's lunch, right? Yeah, Octillery does it just as finely. Kind of absorbing falling off. That's great. I'm glad your lack of appearances to positive things. That makes me very happy to hear. What up, Noel? The gang's all here. Yeah, I think it's going to be... Do we still have someone who... Well, we have Lombre can 1v1 Quagsire. Donphan can 1v1 Graplocked. Especially with a charm, right? This guy gets charmed, then it's... We could always swap into someone else to reset that shit. Damn. Damn, look at you. Falling in love, going to therapy, stop smoking. Big ups. I'm proud of you, Moon Man. Living the dream. Just being high on life. High on pot noose. Yeah. So I see that the problem we're running into this fight is the exact same problem we're going to run into with CHELLE, where it's like Donphan is really good against like 5 of the Pokemon, but Donphan is only one guy. Anyone else who can lead well against Electivire? Or Dark Marshall smoking only amplify that, so I'm going to use escapism rather than enhancement, which is what I was doing. Oh, hell yeah. That's some good self-reflection. That's some good therapist move right there, being like, hey. Because sometimes that's the hard part about stuff like that too, is like the only way to completely, a lot of times the only way to get through it is to like go into it. And if you have coping mechanisms that just continually keep you avoiding it instead of like letting you get to the next day so you can deal with it, you never really get to the root of the problem. I.e. why I had to stop drinking. I don't think there's anyone else who beats up this Electivire. Stray tortoiseshell kitten. Yes! Another kitty. Can't go wrong with a kitty. That's like... You got a name for that kitty? You got a license for that kitty? A Bleach character like this might be my soulmate. That rules. I'm happy things are going up and up for you, Moo Man. Bambietta. Little Bambi. That's so sick. I'm happy for you, Moon. Mr. Mars. Okay, let's run this fight from the top. Hariyama should win this 1v1. I think, like, getting double crit still doesn't fuck us up. Nazi Frez. Yeah, seems like it might be best for you if they stay far, far away. This would be Sarina coming in on a low kick. We would go to Monferno. We click Flame Wheel. It would be Trop Kick. Then we'd go... Well, I mean, we could go no item on Monferno, right? We go like Mon. No item. Did she like the new Kaneda? She told me to eat a dick during Pride Month. That's funny. That what she said when you reaching out there and be like, hey, Miss Nazi, do you like the Nazi album? How could she be mad at you about that? It's like if your friend likes eating hamburgers and they open up an In-N-Out, like you're gonna be like, hey, did you go to the new In-N-Out? That's just being courteous. That's being thoughtful. You're a good friend for that. Anyways, this is going to be Trop Kick always, which I think we could go into B on. Yeah. And then we go back on knockoff. Yeah. So it's going to be, and then B with, I guess we can go Orin on it. And we'll end up, so do we want to kill this with Monferno, or I think likely we're killing it with the U-turn here, which would let us pick our next bait, which would be nice. So yeah, well, that's what we're gonna come in on low kick and then hit with Flame Wheel, get the attack drop on Trop Kick, go into B draw. Okay, so I guess yeah, then we would likely not be killing with this, but then we just like U-turn back out on the knockoff and then kill it there. Yeah. Because RB's good, but Arby's is good, but not that good. Exactly. If you really about that shit, say it with your chest. Yeah. So then we bop, 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 bop. So we're either picking up the kill with Monferno. If we pick up the kill with Monferno, slower out damage. Well, it's slower out damage, likely slower KO. And slower KO. So I'm thinking this is most likely grapple locked, which would be basically random move. We go into Donphan. Now we can go Donphan with a Orin. Because liquidation drop is annoying. Can B swap in on How close is this 1v1? Okay, so we can if we're in a unhappy situation, we could probably use this guy's HP, or depending like Hariyama HP, if shit gets a little weird. Is there anyone we could do better? I think the problem with doing this with anyone else is the whole attack drop situation. I think that's nice pairing those two. But yeah, then if we're ideally we'd want to kill with a U-turn though, right? U-turn would let us have, say if we just U-turn into Don outspeeds out damages, outspeeds out Don. This Donphan guy is pretty good. If that was the case, we'd swap in the Glocktillery. And how do you do? Oh, it's Heat Crash, yeah. That's what we'll see in the moment. As long as we can win our 1v1s. Like, we do this, we come in, we take 2. I guess defense drop here would be kind of annoying. But I guess the good thing about Charm is we get it to do ahead of time. And we could always, like, swap back out to someone else to get the defense drop reset. And we just ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba, let Black Sheep have you any wool kind of moment. Then this would be slower. Oh, wait. Depending on our HP, I feel like it's likely Quag here. which we're going to go into our pre-burned Lombre. Nah, no, absolutely no rush at all. I don't want you to feel like you have to worry about getting that shit done as a thing you're doing for me out of the kindness of your heart. So take as long as you need. Donphan for the Grabelock, Lombre for the Quagsire, Monferno / B for the Tsarina, and then Glocktillery is taking care of the Turt. Cool. I think that'll do. Yeah, but I'm still pretty set on trying to get the static Togedemaru from Rustboro, as much as it sucks to not get the fossil again. I think we don't, without either Lycanroc or Togedemaru, I don't think we beat CHELLE. I think that fight just looks like a massacre against us. I don't think that's one we win without an ace up our sleeve. And you can't get Mega Beedrill if you don't get to the point of the game where you get Mega Evolution, so pretty easy call for me to make. Well, actually not the easiest call for me to make because we're losing out. We're going -2 encounters for it, but we're getting a really good Pokemon. So, that'll be fine. Don, Lombre, Glocktillery, and who are we missing? B. I'ma be rocking like this. Lost 2 months to show and another to the Watson yesterday. Big my drum roll. I wish I had a Dreadnought to blame. If I had a Dreadnought to blame, I would be in a better situation. That needs to be a cherry. This is an Orin, and then this needs to be a Rost. Yeah, what's today? Tuesday? My days of the week are all fucked up now that I am fun employed and moving. Yeah, Thursday is going to be my last US stream. Yeah. Yeah, we got a pretty decent, it's a neutral nature Raichu, but I think it's got pretty good special attack, pretty good speed. So, we're happy about that. It's just really, we don't have a good, I mean, someone's good against Delcatty that I was looking at earlier. It's just like, well, I think it's Donphan that's good against Delcatty. It's, the problem really is for our CHELLE is the fact that Donphan can fight 5 different mons sort of well, and we need them to, we need more Donphans. We need like 5 Donphans. It's a wide lens head smash to Oko Rotom because I was trying to rely on that roll to save my Toxicroak. Damn! That's Giga, unfortunate. Where's the next fight? I need the pre-burn before it. I believe it's this one. Alright, let's burn Lombre. I know I could use the other one, but shut up. I like doing it the scripting way. It makes me feel like a hacker. Actually, does it not have... Oh, I guess I'm doing it that way then. Whoops-a-daisy. Let's swap Hariyama back to the front. We're doing this just to play around Ice, Punch, Freeze, which we do not have the ability to play around currently, which is super fun. No, I don't want to do that. Cool. That is unfortunate to miss a roll on a head smash. Alright, gamers. Everything's in order. First fight of the day. Surely nothing goes wrong. Surely nothing was missed. It's always good for the first fight of the day for everything to go proper. Alright. Step 1. We fake out. Step 2, we need the most damage. We're already slower, so we're going to go Vital Throw. High crit chance. Doesn't get it. That's cool. This thing is a citrus, so we'd need a crit to kill here, but it looks like that did a good enough roll between the first two moves that we should pick up on the second Vital Throw. All right. Not dead to crit. We hit that. Cool. And we're holding a Cherry Berry, so, because we were afraid of discharge. All right, this should be drop kick. I mean, oh, it's grapple locked. Why? Oh, revenges. Revenges. No, that's not good. Oh, wait, no. Wait, why does it think... Why did it bring in grapple lock? I don't get it. Yeah, I'm a little perplexed why I brought in. Does it see fast kill? Well, it's not faster than us. Zarina is faster than us. We outspeed and outdamage Graptalock. Yeah, because we outspeed, outdamage Tort, outspeed, outdamage Graptalock, outspeed, outdamage Quagsire, and we do outdamage Zar, but in that case, wouldn't it be because Zar would get a raw +1 because it's faster? Regardless, we are here now. This is Donphan's job. We're going to go into Donphan. Riveting commentary from Save As Untitled. This is Donphan's job, so let's go into Donphan. Revenge is cool. I'm going to charm this guy. Now they should be neutered. We're just trying to avoid defense drops. Exactly like that. All right. This is liquidation. No, not that. This is liquidation / revenge. Almost always liquidation. So I'm going to go to reset the defense drop. I'm going to go into Jet, whose health doesn't matter too much here. Alright, this is always going to be Revenge, which we can get back into No Fans. Get that defense drop reset. Cool. Alright. Oranberry proc. We are going to bulldoze this guy. Max roll liquidation is 20. So... Jesus, that's unfortunate. Can we still survive one more? We can. The question becomes, though... So what is... This is always liquidation. Is Foida dead to a crit liquidation? No. Bonus these. Golly gee. Aren't I faster? I am, but I'm pretty sure I don't kill in 2. Oh, I unplugged my controller by sneezing. Golly gee. It's dusty in this apartment. Yeah. I can double check that, though. I mean, we do 35%, right? Jet's fighting the turtle. That's 60. We do 35. Okay, maybe we just do kill this. Because defense drop... this is no priority. Defense drop liquidation is 30. Yeah, maybe we do just kill this. I was just eyeballing it a little bit, and I didn't think. Because Bulldoze min does 35. Yeah. And we're not dead to liquidation, -1 defense. Yeah. Yeah, we can just click Bulldoze then. Ow. That shit's always scary, man. Yeah, this is Lumberry. So we outspeed and Bulldoze picks it up. Cool. And maybe this is... No, this is always going to be Tsarina random move. Now the bait's right. Okay. Tsarina random move is Monferno's. We want to see anything except Trop Kick. Love this game. Alright, so then this is going to be Trop Kick again. We're going to go into B. We're going to go into I'ma be rocking like this. Okay. Critical Trop Kick. Yes, we love to see it. Love to see it. This is going to be knockoff. We are going to U-turn out. See ya. That was a decent amount of damage. This thing is Lumberry. Mate has the chance to pick up here. We have no item, so that does less damage. Trop Kick crit is 36. So we're going to go Flame Wheel. And then next turn, we kill it with Mach Punch, right, guys? Burn. We're just faster, so we kill it. Even -1 attack. Flame Wheel does 34. Correct the moon down, we kill. Alright. All that is left is the turtle and the Quag's Desire. I believe this is going to be Quag's Desire coming in here. Quag's Desire looks like they're always going to be clicking EQ. We're going to go into our pre-burned River Cat, who is faster. They're pre-burned because we don't want to get screwed over by Ice Punch free shenanigans. We're going to heal 30% here with Giga Drain. And yeah, I think this is just 1000% Giga Drain. I don't think there's ever any consideration otherwise. Because this is going to do half and heal us a tremendous amount. Bingo. Earthquake max roll crit is 47. Yeah, cool. And now no Rindo Berry. We get our Orin and Giga Drain kills. Cool. Sick. And then we just have this turtle in the back. Turtle is going to click Heat Crash on the swap. It's going to Heat Crash out real quick. We're going to go into Jet and Zuka this guy twice. It's Rindover. Or you can protect like a moron. Yeah, go ahead. Hit him with the Zoc. Not the Glock-tillery. Show me a Will-O-Wisp. What a funny sound effect for the move. Bano. Okay. You're going to protect. All right, cool. But what if Act Drop Octazooka miss? Or that's fine too. Yeah. Yeah, the plan was originally to take care of that with Donphan, and then I realized, like, every water type in our box owns this guy. So we just do it with the Glock. Honestly, I want to be a hater, but I have been pleasantly surprised by Octillery. I don't even think we have a good Octillery. I've been pleasantly surprised with its bulk and ability to do things. I guess it being up SPDEF maybe has helped in certain situations, but I've been very, very impressed by it. All right, now that we got more here, we can make this discussion one more time. We can look at CHELLE and see how fucked it is, and then I think it's probably time to cash in on, hopefully, our 60% Togedemaru. One time I got Clowitzer, yeah. Because our problem is CHELLE. Because I don't think we'll have anything else issues with these fights. The problem really is CHELLE. I want to... See, this game is so cool because there's so many cool, good Pokemon that do shit. Alright, so... let's plan the loosest CHELLE in the world. I just look how fucked this is. So the thing I was talking about... Discharge Trouble, I think we'll be fine between fast fake out from Pikachu, being able to bait double discharge with Protect. Like, I imagine Tortuga with, like, a slight pre-damage can bait double discharge. We can have, like, Bulldoze. Oh, yeah, we could do, like, Bulldoze, Protect, swap into Gligar and another discharge. Yeah, like, I think that'll be fine. Be it Watson and Rival, fight Deathless, but damn it, Amphi counter failed. Bad damn. Yeah. In a row, by the way? What's in a row? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So what we're going to say about CHELLE. Oh, yeah. Breloom being good for that? Sick. Gotta Gallop those Gastrodon on mine. Nice. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one. Yeah. So what I was going to say is... the only shining light I see against CHELLE is that Donphan has an ability to do really well against the Slowbro, contribute against Delcatty, and do things against Rhydon. The problem is it can't do all three of these things. And I imagine it's going to end up being, unless we can bait Rhydon in super late and we don't have to worry about the rocks, I imagine its role is going to be getting rid of the rocks. Oh, I mean, you wiped the Discharge Trouble twice in a row. That's rough. That is a pain in the ass. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. It's like Donphan can do a lot of good things in this fight, but yeah. I'm assuming Hariyama's our pick for the lead here. Yeah. This is what also concerns me. I think Hariyama's probably our pick for the lead here. Do we have anybody who beats Togekiss? I mean, we can... Air Cutter doesn't flinch, right? I mean, Hammy is... If we can get Hammy coming in on Mystical Fire and hitting Rock Slide twice... yeah... we get there with 2 Rock Slides. That could work. That's not as miserable as Luxray does. All right, kill this guy. So that's not miserable. The B. Why do we hit this B so weak? Oh, we need, like, rock moves. Or this. It seems like Gligar might be able to, depending on the move we come in on. 1v1. Yeah. Yeah. There was no Luxray in Bossing, say. Yeah. But then where this starts getting into trouble is like, oh, it looks like we have decent matchups going down the road. Well, I mean, Rhydon what is kind of the question I have for that. Yeah, Breloom could be the Rhydon counter here, just depending on what move they come in on. But what it gets down to is that I don't think we have a Delcatty answer. I don't think we have an answer to the Caddy. If we don't use Donphan for the other thing, this could sort of work. But I just straight up don't think Muscle Band Hariyama. Yeah. Yeah. Just being dead to crit is So this makes me feel a little bit better that it's not. Well, then who beats Lapras? You've scaled Hari defense for that. That's interesting. Because the big debate, the big debate we have going on right now is: do we still keep on delaying Rustboro? Because, well, this is kind of what my big question is that I want to pose to people who know more about the game. How important is this fossil? Is getting Togedemaru here more valuable than getting the fossil later? Which might be a big ask, right? Because this is with our static Pikachu, it's like a 50% Togedemaru. Or 60, I think someone was saying yesterday. It's better than fossil and underpass combined? Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to see if it is as important as Rustboro delay in Emerald Kaizo. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Because 60% Togedemaru, if we get the normal table, because from my understanding, the way static works is it's... Wait, actually, that's the only electric type we can hit. Yeah, so it's like... And we have dupes out here. We actually have... Oh, we have a decent amount of dupes out here, too. Because it's like 15% fan piece. Actually, no, we have a ton of dupes out here. Because that's 25... No, 30% is duped out with Phanpy, Growlithe, Herdier. And then we have static. And then on top of that, if we hit Rockruff, like... Rockruff is also going to be good for this fight. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think we're going to go Bustboro. Yeah. Mudbray is also good. Oh yeah, so we're basically I'm not gonna say which Pokemon we don't want to hit, but we're looking pretty good. Cool. One of the best Mudbray counters. Mudbray is one of the best Mudbray counters. Okay, so most important thing we got to do here is lead Bika Bika. Other than that, it's in God's hands. All right. We have decided our fate. Will we be screwed or will we be happy? Yeah. Mustard or ketchup? Watson looks pretty rough. Well, hey, we have Mega Drain Lombre. Copium. I know that's good for somebody. How we beat Ampharos. Oh, yeah, because Tort just beats... Tort takes like 2 or 3. And I don't think we're happy about this. Maybe we find some way to sack this guy, call it a day. Could sack it right now. Hey, we still got a quick ball in the bag, right? One last one. Yeah. All right, this is going to be a pretty damn important encounter. I think for everything we need in the upcoming fights, when I do Tor, it usually takes 4 if it's GMO. Jesus. Yeah. We have a lot of good things we can hit here. We are largely expected to hit good things here. So, it's exciting. I've never gotten to use Togedemaru. Seems like the kind of mon that I would really like. Patient play, slow chip, pivoting. I'm going to take the assumption that Beedrill plus Togedemaru is really nice for U-turn, fake out, spiky shield, etc., etc., etc. shenanigans. So, here it goes. We want to see the cute little mouse. Wait, this is... Well, technically, we're still over here. Now we're in Rustboro. All right, we got to go over into the grass proper. Is there something here? No, there's not. All right, gamers. We are leading a static Pikachu with the hopes of drawing out a silly little mouse. There's a lot of... Why the fuck does this get fly? Anyways. Here we go. This encounter could turn our beautiful box into a wipe on shell. Let's see what we get. I'm gonna guess we didn't want that guy. I'm gonna guess we probably didn't want that guy. This guy's good? Beats Delcatty? Okay. Damn. One of these days I'll get to use a token tomorrow. Alright, what's this little guy's... What's their little guy's deal? Yeah, it's a Pokemon. It will help us. We have so many... are they going to have Fake Out at this level? We have so many Fake Out mons if so. Why is Runaway good? Or is it Tough Claws and Unnerve? Bum, 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 bum. Bah. Oh, this is... Oh, because I'm not looking at Berserker. I gotcha. Any cat nicknames? Any cats? Well, actually, you know what I name it? There's... I'm going to dox myself. There is a cat at a bookstore in Philadelphia that I really like, and their name is Dr. Pickles. So this will be Dr. Pickles. And it fits perfectly. So that is Dr. Pickles. All right, so we're looking for BA. Will we... I guess we won't know until it evolves. This thing gets U-turn too? We are going to have a flippy possibility for a team here. I love flip moves. This will be great in Magma Hideout because of U-turn. Yeah, we have so many Fake Out mons. Defense, physical attack? Is that up special attack, down physical attack? Fuck. That is probably the worst nature? Anything we want to delay on this for? Payback at 32 versus payback at 34. Yeah. Yeah, 331 is cool. It's the 3-scale goat. What level did I just say gets payback? What's the moveset we're gonna end up here though? Tough Claws. This is gonna end up being Fake Out. Do we get a better Fake Out Iron Head? Fake Out Iron Head. Fake Out Iron Head. Payback Foul Play? Oh no, it's just gonna be Foul Play. Yeah. So we're not even gonna want Payback. So we can just level this up normally. This thing gets a crazy amount of moves from level up and from learning in the back. Close Combat, U-turn, Gyro Ball, Euro Ball. Pretty crazy. Bolt Punch. Swagger, I don't think we want Swagger. I don't think we have Swagger. Slash instead of that. Night Slash instead of that. Oh, so do we want Payback instead? I guess I should probably delay then, right? Because we get Payback at 32. Yeah, let's do that. Did I not save state? Skill issue. We'll take it. That instead of that. We get it after. We're just not getting it on this split. All right, let's see how they look versus Delcatty. Unfortunate to not hit the Togedemaru, but hopefully I mean, it's another normal resist, which we only had Tortuga before, and Tortuga seemed to not match up well in some of these situations. Oh, I guess we should check ability too. Okay, so it's one who swings, which is not great with the nature. That is Tough Claws, which means this Delcatty can crit it. All right, let's see how you're looking against Miss Catty. Yeah, that looks like it'll do. Yeah, that looks like a matchup we can win. Cool. Also looks like it does pretty damn well against Slowbo Galar. So this is probably going to be like a decision based on... Well, then, do we have anyone else? Could it do both? Is there a world where we're able to let it do both? I mean, maybe if it was Battle Armor, we could. Yeah. It's probably going to depend on bait order stuff, right? Because if Donphan could take out Rhyhorn and at least make sure Rhyhorn doesn't get rocks set up, that'd be pretty chill. Yeah. I was just thinking that. Like, if we bring in Tug of Kiss, baiting a move that isn't Mystic Fire, we do this, take this Misfire. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that makes this safe. Because we're well, safe, I guess, is we're expecting every crit. Yeah, because we don't even need to go Hard Rock for this to make 2 Rock Slides kill. Yeah. Crit, crit, crit. Cool. All right. Our Shelly Belly is looking a whole hell of a lot better. All right, now for the fights before Shell. Days before Shell Rodeo. Excelgor. Excel Persian Duo. Mr. Gore, you are fast. You are silly. Can I hit you in the face? Oh, it's multi-hit move? Ew. Oh. Berserker might be able to jump in and work right away. Fake out Ironhead kills? Hell yeah. It's nice having a steel type. Anyone else who wants to do this? Bug Buzz, lower special attack, question mark? Spadef. Okay, not as clean as... Well, I mean, they'll be dead after they get the drop, right? Snarl. Dark. Yeah, so we're going to use Hariyama for this instead. Snarl is... That's Nasty Plot. Lower special attack, we don't give a shit about that. If this plots nastily, we're not dead to Shockwave crit. I have spent 1 scale on U-turn. We've spent no candies yet, and we've spent 1 scale on U-turn on Beedrill. Yeah. Shockwave have power chance? Nah. Cool. So this is Berserker lead. Yeah. Yeah, we get the next 2. Yeah, we're pretty limited on scales for a bit. Oh, you're right, because after this, once we beat Shell, this is Overheat Fake Out, right? Damn, we have so many Fake Out motherfuckers. Hey, Vex, how you doing? Yeah, we just had a really good box for Roxanne. Watson might hit us over the head. Yeah. And we do have, I guess, 3 candies available to us. That is kind of the thing I want to do on this run more, is spend my resources when I can early on to avoid losing Pokemon, because I definitely held on to them a little bit too long. But we'll see how much I commit to that. Because I do have my Fallout 3, hold on to have 500 stim packs when you beat the game type beat. Berserker with no particular item. Then it goes into, that's going to be in this guy, clicking Snarl. We're going to go to Hari. We're going to click Vital Throw, kill this thing. Orange on both, and then that will bring in the, well, I didn't even check if this would bait in the other guy. It would bait in the other guy. Yeah, if only there was a starter that was good against the electric type gym. This is going to be Drill Run instead. We can go into that for a free swap, and then, yeah, because this is outspeed but does not outdamage. This is outspeed. Oh, no, this should go. No, I'm right on this. This should go into Persian, right? Because this is outspeed, doesn't outdamage. This is, oh, well, I guess it depends on if this sees fast kill. Depends on how much damage we take from this guy. I guess non-crit, it's going to go into Persian. And then yada, yada, yada. You're going to bait flying type move. I assume, yeah, Donphan just eats his lunch. We can bring the turtle to take moves that aren't that. I showed wins that. First death was to Brawly, was Luxio. Actually, we're living in the modern age. First death was to Brawly. We just got put into a corner against Luxio, and then on the fights on the way to Virgin Turf, we lost our useless Stoutland because I don't know how to read. But that's standard for Nuzlockers. If I knew how to read, it would be more surprising. Torrential wife coming. No. Don't you put that on me, you devil. We'll bring Gligar as well. Yeah, I think Donphan just wins this. I should. Don't let T and Tamara beat our ass. Hell yeah. No deaths. We went to try to get Togedemaru, and we got Berserker. Up special attack, down attack, Berserker. Which still is going to be good for what we need it to do. I think this fight should be fine. I'm just seeing if there's anyone else of great note that we can bring. Okay, we'll just do this. Cool. Girder. Yeah. What's for the meme? What's the hidden power that Berserker has? I need to reload this to see it. Why won't you show me what your hidden power is, Mr. Zerker? I can't read. It did not do much. Oh, let me close this one too. Yeah, let me close the game real quick. I just want to know what their hidden power is for the meme. I can't read. I can't read. Is this true? I can't. We'll never know. If you, let's go behind the curtain. If you have the luau script that lets you like do pre-damaging and stuff like that. Actually, it shouldn't say here. Nah, it lets you see hidden powers. But unless I am missing it here, I do not see it. Yeah. Yeah. The damage doesn't vary, the type does. In this game, damage is flat across the board. Type is what varies. which I think is a solid change. I think that's a cool way to do it, or a less frustrating way to do it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it'll do it right. I know the Luau script gets it right when it decides to load them. This is Donphan, Hari, Tortuga, Gligar, Octillery. Yeah. You can also, if you go in-game and you go to the tutor and you teach the move, it'll show in-game what it is, too. If you want a less involved way to do it as well. That. I need Tortuga. Yeah, that's also really nice. The game's UI properly does it. The calc can sometimes be a little funky with it. Like if you re-export, it'll just default to like, I think normal. But you can manually change it in the calc, export, re-import, and then that'll fix it. Cool. All right, let's get this game going. Let's march our way to the shell and then see what our fight actually looks like. Feeling a little bit better that Berserker does fill in the gaps. And I feel like we can probably find a line that works. Especially with Berserker baiting Mystic Fire and just taking boatloads of damage everywhere. I'm pretty happy with it. We do have so goddamn many fake outers, though. We have a huge wealth of faking out. All right. It's going to be fake out. And then it's going to be Iron Head. What's all the buzz about? Okay, outspeed, out damage we do to, or we are slower but out damage both these guys. So I believe this should be Persian. Correctamundo. This is going to be Snarl. Or Nasty Plot, I guess. Oh no, you've lowered... Ow. Oh no, you've lowered our special attack. What are we gonna do? Foida, punch this guy in the face. Alright. This is going to be Drill Peck. Always Drill Peck? Yes. Isn't Drill Peck that guy who... He's that guy who was on that children's show with Drake, right? He's like the chubby guy. Yeah. And then this is going to be Drill Run. Not to be confused, we just wanted no fans to get in on as little damage as possible. Alright, math-wise, does Ice Shard 3 hit KO? Guaranteed 3 hit KO. Okay, we just Ice Shard 3 times then. Bingo. Drill Peck max rolls 30. Bango. Bongo. Alright. Another one down. Shell, the march towards Shell continues. I'd like you to train me, Mad Dog, not for free. The Save is Untitled Nuzlocking School is currently not taking applications. Also because I am fucking bad. Do I feel like... I still don't even feel like I have the knowledge to coach someone through or give great tips on an Emerald Kaiser. Emerald Kaiser would be the thing I would feel most knowledgeable about. I definitely can't tell anyone jack shit about a run and bun run. Nor do I feel about Crystal Kaiser that way. Just I guess the monkey's paw of winning in so few attempts. I don't really feel like I have a mastery of the game. I have a mastery of the mons I got to use, but not of the game proper. How many sacks did they have for their Maxi 2 Calculus? Emerald Kaiser Calculus. Yeah. Oh, Kindle Cost is doing it? Yeah, that makes sense. I do not understand the calculus. I could never do the calculus. Very aggressive strat. There must be something freeing about it. Maybe at one point I'll have to try it, but there is something freeing, I guess, about that. About just trusting your instincts. Arcanine, Shark, and Corsola sack, yeah. So, yeah, well, Arcanine, Shark, Corsola, that's like a 1-sack line. Yeah. Yeah, people doing the gauntlet calculus is interesting. I feel like I don't have enough natural Pokemon knowledge to do it. I would have to, like, it would be a very miserable grind for me. Yeah, 5 Death Total Magma Hideout without calcs is insane. Yeah. To be fair, Magma Hideout calculus is fine. Yeah, because you're just like Bright Prowler, fuck it. Because I don't feel like I have a good natural inclination of, like, how much damage. Well, I mean, from playing the Nuzlocke games I have, like, in the individual fights, but I still sometimes don't know, like, what's super effective where. Yeah. You gotta get Cheesecake. Take him to the Cheesecake Factory. Mods, take this guy to the Cheesecake Factory for a nice meal. Anyone who always kills? Maybe someone with wise glasses and a pre-burn. Gentleman Bolter calculus. Yeah, it should just take... It should be calculus. It should take anyone with a brain to do it. Really? That's insane. That Pokemon is so bad. What is Rampardos'... That is so close. So close. Rampadumpada. What is their base stats? The head butt Pokemon. Why is it 2 words? Because it's butt. Holy shit. What is have so low bulk? Yeah. They should have Mega Rampardos where it becomes like a sort of Godzilla mech kind of thing. And it just also gets bulk and stays slow. Yeah. That's my contribution. Game Freak, pay me $1 million. Just becomes base aggron. That's basically what I had in mind. God, I hope we get Aggron again. Mega Aggron's so fucking good. That might be the most heartbreaking loss in my mind. Do you have anyone who you don't get put to sleep? If we're asleep, we're baiting Flare Blitz. I mean, it could just be like... Yeah, it's probably like Donphan, Rapidash, Shinchou, Swallow. You can extra do for it in Fall Arbor now. But that's where we're going to hit Granbull. Yeah. Where did we hit it last time? That's why I need to update this tracker with the encounters from last one. Yeah, Granbull coming to the Elite Four. Fuck it, we're going to go get our Petalburg now because we know we're hitting Granbull. We should fill this out too. Where is Meowth? That's right. Meowth G. Meowth is a G, I agree. Granite. Did we hit it in Granite? No, I thought we hit Onyx in Granite. Yeah, so there goes all of our beautiful delays. We are down bar. Yeah. Intimidator plus Fairy type? Oh my god, Distincture and Codon. Kill yourself. Cool. One of these days, it's going to be a message that just looks like the best viewers bot, and someone's going to have their first time message. They're going to come in, I'm going to tell them to kill themselves. They'll be like, what the fuck is going on in this community? Plus it's a dog. Yeah. Yeah. We don't have many more. This is not 118. That's the grass that we delay. Yeah, because all the fishing shit sucks here, right? I can't believe Automod, I guess best viewers has been stopped by Automod. That's so funny. You got Automod clapped for it. Oh, that rules. Yeah, there's no world where we take the fishing encounter here, because this just doesn't help us at all. We still want to delay this even though we already have B. And then same thing here, we don't get 111, right? Yeah. Yeah, so this is basically, unless we want to cash in on Game Corner, this is our box for Watson. Hey, maybe we'll hit the, bit on the mid side, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's the thing where, like, we could do this table, but it's not going to help us at all. For Palpitoad. Yeah, Arachnid was really cool. Yeah, that seems... This seems like a throw. Balancing our early game versus late game, like that seems like a throw. Yeah. Alright, what were we doing? Beating up a Rapidash. Damn. Hopefully our Watson doesn't look that bad. Does Monkey do anything on Watson? Sasha... leads well. Because this is Sash, right? Or it's Sturdy. And I imagine, yeah, fully evolved guy goes crazy here. Double scale and candy. And that's probably an investment we make, because we're always going to use that, and it's so valuable. What were you saying for... Oh no, Berserker gets fucking owned here. Yeah, what? What do we end up doing for Ampharos besides lose? I guess we just lose? This is Mold Breaker 2, so we can get crit. Donphan and Prey? I guess this would be level 35 Donphan. And they would... yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Dragonbreath Para, don't tell me that's a 30%. That's a 30% fuck. Waited for 4 years, it's gonna come out tomorrow. Damn, Silk Song's dropping? Yeah. Donphan never loses these. We're gonna be fine. Range the 2-hit KO without it. I'm not that down. Not good. Better coin flip. Let's go back to the world of reality, though. We're going to have a sick line, and it's going to be great. We have the best line. Donphan with the rest of Chesto. Yeah. Who's ready to watch me play Silk Song live on stream and crash out because I can't beat the first boss? Hella excited for that. Can I interest you in the best lines? My drug dealer be like... we're gonna kill this. This thing also is Sing. Annoying. Guts. Let's not power that guy. Tail Swept Triple Axle. I imagine Berserker eats this guy. Yeah. I love slow, bulky guys. One of my favorite genres of Pokemon. Also, what about the turtle? It's a crime that the turtle takes so long to evolve. We get it next. 37? Ew. The drugs come from your melee addiction. That's funny, Bex. Nah, the drugs came from my being a college student. Yeah, Berserker does fine here. Fake out Ironhead. Yeah, that's crazy that Tortuga takes that long to come online. And then... why does Swella get Heat Wave? What about Hammy into this? Briefbird still does a lot. Zerker would bait Heat Wave, which Hammy could come into, and then... I think they're fine, the double crit. Yeah. This is a Hammy moment. Anyone else? This guy is kind of annoying. Yeah, a tad bit of Black Tar Heroin to go along with my runabout. Oh, Tortuga can also help here. Okay, yeah, it's just the big bulky. It's the big bulky boy show. Yeah, big bulky boy is the play. Do we go... we go Chesto on Hari. Chesto on... maybe this guy too? Nah, just Chesto on Hari. I've never done drugs. Oh, you were the trip sitter? Respect. Every friend group needs a homie to hold it down. We need the turtle, the Hammy. And the Shelly. Bow, 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 dow. The guy that sat behind me wasn't there. Where's this going? Where's this going? Where's this going? So you're... seems like you have fulfilled the archetype of the parent of the group. You're always the person making sure people do what they need to do to exist as human beings. Also big respect. Someone's got to do it. Back in the day. Okay. We are slowly heading towards Shelly. We've got another fight on the books. The crypt. The crypt keeper. I remember when we were degenerates. Those were the days. Okay, this is Bulldoze. Bulldoze? Potentially Bulldoze kills itself after Flare Blitz. Hypnosis hit. Speed drop, we're definitely not faster. Ice Shard maybe kills? No, Ice Shard never kills. Do we click Ice Shard still, though? I think I still click Ice Shard. Because we get a crit. I don't think High Roll even kills. It just would be annoying double Hypnosis hit here. Okay, it's going to kill itself. You serve all purpose. Alright, this is going to go into Mian Chin. No Chow. Do you see a kill? You don't. So, is there merit for us to... I think there's merit. Triple Axle 20 times 5, 100. Wait. Why is it saying, oh, triple axle? Why can't triple axle kill? Why if it hits 5 times? Maybe triple axle hits 3 times. Okay. Annoying. We're going to wake up. We're going to go fake out. And then Ironhead should hopefully connect double sing. Cool, no double sing. Yeah. I wonder how many times it's going to hit. All right, it's going to tail slap once more. Cool. We're not going to sit through all that shit. And then our swell ho. So he's going to be heat wave. Nothing else to do. Little snail mail moment. Crit Brave Bird does 61. Let's go for a little bit of a rock slide. A swell ho. And take your self damage and die. See you now, bird. Should have burned yourself. Alright, another one down. 2 fights till shell. Me shall my bell. These are words that go together well, my Michelle. Alright. Breeder Isaac. Whatever you do with your Pokemon on your own time is none of my business. And let's get this going. And oh, I hate when I do it in between songs. So you start it back up and it's just like, how about nothing? Claydol, Cling, Clang, Electric Road, and a Lass made of frost. Clay, Aiken, can I kill you? The Zuka? Prince Zuka? Night Slash? His Beedrill Swarm. Ah, no, it's Sniper. Sniper. Ooh. What about a little U-turn Linoon moment? That's kind of fun. These two make a nice team. Because that's always extra sensory, right? So you turn. Does that always kill, though? You turn. Maybe go Muscle Band. B. Well, let's see if we could do it with just black classes. Do I have silver powder? We do. For some reason, I didn't think we did. Black glasses does 48. Lin glasses 48 plus raw U-turn is 44. Yeah, that always kills. Cool. Yeah. That's gonna kill. This guy will still be at full health. And will bait slower out damage. Faster gets out damaged. Faster gets out damaged. So slower out damages. Believe this would be Cling Clang. Clicking Gear Grind. Hits 2 times in 1 turn. What does Automize do again? Speed and lowers that. Donphan moment. 2 bulldozes. What about Berserker? Berserker Greaves. Yeah, as a Donphan moment. Hits it with a little bop bop. Unless we need Donphan for someone else. How do you feel about this, Gligar? Oh, that really grinds your gears, unfortunately. What about the Zerker in front of you? Electro Ball is kind of annoying. Okay, then the question becomes, can we use Donphan here? Or do we need Donphan for Electrode? Dark Steel, Ice, Electric. It would maybe help, but I think this if we're gonna do this line like the 1v1, unless we're having Donphan do double duty, right? Yeah. But it looks like it might be simplest for us to have Donphan, like Soft Sand Donphan beat Electrode. If we have someone else who can beat Klinklang. Which may run into our issue here. Right. This guy is faster. Because I don't see anyone else who cleanly beats Electrode. Bulldoze does make contact. Ice Shard does, though, right? No. Oh, because it's a shard of ice, dumbass. Yeah, Bulldoze, Soft Sand. Okay, so it's probably going to be Donphan for that. So then we need another Klinklang answer. You're going to make Gear Grind or Automize. Actually, is this a guaranteed? This is an important question, if that's a guaranteed Automize. We've been thankfully not having to pick this up too much. If I have slower than the player mod, so that's +7. So that's decent odds to be Automize. I think it's favorable to be Automize on the way in. So it's either Automize or Gear Grind. Does Berserker get access to punch moves from Tutor? Brick Break, that's sick. Cool. Yeah, because, I mean, we don't have access to them now, of course, but it'd be pretty sick. Yeah, the split of it sometimes being that is not great. Maybe we want to explore a different way to kill Claydol, right? Maybe it would behoove us to kill this Claydol in a different way. Because I imagine we have like 5 different ways to kill it. Did the crit Earth Power? Yeah. I knew that number was a little too close. When does Kadabra get any other fucking moves? I know they also get stuff from the Punch Tutor, but they're not going to be punching too hard. Psyshock. Yeah, I guess they really don't get... I guess Aurasphere at 46. I mean, 49. They just don't get other moves. Because that's their big problem, right? It's just the lack of additional shit they get. Or you would just have to spend TMs on them. Annoying. Okay, how else do we want to kill this Claydol to set us up for a better fight? If I had a better fight... I mean, we could U-turn. That actually might be the move, right? U-turn into Extrasensory, then it's going to be Signal Beam / Earth Power. Signal Beam has Confusion chance. Yeah, so we'd go Persim. We can kill with 2 U-turns. This doesn't have any healing. So then we have our opening to bait whatever we want in. If I am Donphan, I'm baiting in Donphan full health, baits in Frostlass. Not what we want. Monferno. Can Muscle Band Monferno pick up 2? I think so. What is a gear grind lower again? 2 times 1 turn, nothing. Okay. But what does Monferno bait in? Outspeed, out damage. They outspeed, out damage. Yeah, so then that would bait in this guy clicking Electro Ball. Which would be a good way to get Donphan in here, right? If we can use Monferno for this as well. I mean, maybe use Monferno for both. Because, I mean, Donphan's only taking 1 hit if we do this. We U-turn to kill. This is Electro Ball bait. We go into Donphan. They take 1 Hidden Power Ice. With Soft Sand Bulldoze, they kill. Then it's going to be baiting KO with Ice Beam on this. 1 Iron Head kills. Yeah. We'd probably be looking... Well, no, we can't really pre-burn because of Hex. I guess it's more assuming to... Would it Will-O-Wisp over... Or is it just a 50-50? If target has a physical attacking move, AI or its partner mon has Hex. What a weird 37% of the time. So I think it'd be more likely to click this because we're slower. Oh, but we could just get fucked by Ice Beam coming in, couldn't we? Well, if it's Ice Beam Freeze, do we have someone who likes coming in on Hex? I guess we could go... This is Donphan with Soft Sand. This is Monkey with... What does Monkey need to bait? Slower, out damages. Slower and we out damage. They're faster and they out damage. Slower and get out damage. So it would bring in this guy. So I think it's like Monferno with an Orin, perhaps. So again, we're gonna start the fight. Beedrill U-turn goes into Linoon. We're not killing with Night Slash here because we want to bait in a better move. So there's going to be an Earth Power. We go back in this. We have the Persium to cover that. We kill with the second U-turn. We bring in Monferno, who outspeeds, out damages. They would bait in Electrode. We swap into Donphan on the Electro Ball. Then Donphan with Soft Sand either picks up the kill raw or continues or gets the kill with Ice Shard by only taking 1 hit from that. This is B, that, and then Monferno, they'll clean that up. Then that will bait in Frostlass clicking Ice Beam for a kill, because that would be enough to see a fast kill here. We have no anti-freeze berry, so we cannot play around the 10% freeze. And if we pre-status, Hex is going to do more. We could pre-poison. I actually don't think we have access to the Corrosion Salazzle yet. Oh, maybe we do in that first route. But then, I mean, this Hex is going to do a lot, right? Yeah, I think we just don't get 10% froze. And we go Rost to avoid getting burned. Don't have any... Are you normal? You are normal. Okay, so that's an additional thing we can have, right? We can have a backup plan with this guy. because they can come in on Hex. And if they get 10% frozen as well, God's dead, this game's stupid, and we never wanted to win anyways. So what would we go on this guy? We would go Rost as well. But most likely we take a freeze, they try to status us, and then we kill them, or we just take a Hex, and then that's going to bring in Kling Klang. Gear Grind. Does this... We just end up in the same scenario that we tried to avoid, right? Sort of. Thank you, Untitled Robot. But you can take a... Maybe we want Muscle Band on this guy. Yeah. Because I assume Soft Sand Bulldoze. This is what we got to check. If Soft Sand Bulldoze plus Mach Punch kills, be 56 plus Muscle Band. 26. That's a little short, ain't it? No, that's actually exactly what we need. Okay, so that works. Cool. And then what do we want to do with the last slot? Would be another mon we can use for Kling Klang, which is the whole reason we kind of set up. So you're baiting random move. You're baiting always Gear Grind. There's also a world, too, where Donphan can just swing again. It's going to be dependent on the HP after the other 1v1. I think it's probably just one of our fake-out mons. One of our 400 fake-out mons here. Well, no, I mean... Oh, wait, if we're baiting Gear Grind, Never Wild Charge... Oh, if it's a 50-50 between that, can you take a crit Wild Charge? Nah. Do we have someone who can take a... Oh, you're the guy, because you're not going to get crit. That's what we probably end up doing here. We bring Shelter to make this even safer for Donphan to come back in, because they're not going to take the Gear Grind coming in. Yeah, and that could let us pivot back to, like, Berserker if they had the health. Yeah, bad game. Good game. Shell with an Orin, and we're back going. It's this, the discharge double, and then we're gaming. You don't think U-turn flip shenanigans are cool, Tamori? You don't think double battle fast kill bullshit is cool, Tamori? You don't think I'm cool, Tamori? One of those is valid. And I'm not going to tell you which one. What you got cooked up currently, Tamori? What's your latest mountain that you're climbing? Emerald Kaizo upside down with 3 Pokemon who all have to be statused at every moment. This is Linoon. Monferno. Disco Monferno. Donphan. Soft Sand. Berserker with a Rost. Shelly with an Orin. Go. Okay. Actually, not a lot of Orins in here. Any other weird items we need to take off, y'all? You just straight up Orins. Give me back those glasses. The Thinker wearing Wise glasses is very on brand. Alright, yeah, actually most of these guys need different shit. Okay. We don't have Persums. Can we just do our... That's so stupid, not having Persums. Well, I guess we can just continually swap and kill with U-turn until we don't get 10% done that. That's so stupid. Ah, that's fine. Because we just make the immunity swap again. Yeah. Nah. Oh, Asper? Yeah, I don't think we have Asper either. Yeah, I don't think we get Asper yet. Frost. Lynn. It's Rost. Yeah. Yeah. It's stupid. It's stupid to have. I would feel better if they put shit that involved that after it. Like, I understand making you wait for lumberries. That, while annoying, I can give you that. But making me wait for stupid 10%, the option to play around 10% freeze, I don't like you for that. Rost is post Watson. I don't remember. I know Lum is... I think Lum's in the same place as it is in this game. Hi, gamers. It is 2 fights for Chelle. Right. U-turn. And then this is always going to be the sensory extra that we're going to go into Ziggy Stardust on. We changed up our line a little bit because we want to kill with U-turn to set up Monferno to set up a whole chain of things. The only annoying thing here is exactly Signal Beam Confusion. A 10% chance, by the way. Cool. All right, we click U-turn. Then we're going to bring in, I believe, Monferno. Disco Monferno. Who should bait in Electrode. Yeah, this U-turn. U-turn shenanigans is so cool. I'm so down for flipping U-turn. Flipping U-turn. There's the Electrode. Electrode's only going to hit Electro Ball, which we're going to go into Donphan on. Dude, I love having a Dark type with U-turn, too. That seems like an incredibly sick 2-piece combo. All right, we're going to collect Bulldoze. Sometimes this just straight up kills. We want to see as little damage as possible because we want to use Donphan against the Klinklang. That looks like a lot of damage. Ass Bears are post Watson. Whack. Barely don't hit the range, but it doesn't matter because we have Ice Shard. This doesn't make contact, so we don't have to worry about that. I believe this is Frostlass. Again, our complaints about Asper is going to pop up here again. This is 10% to freeze. No. I'm saying not a Dark type getting U-turn. I'm saying the combination of B baiting Psychic moves, U-turning into a Dark type, especially a fast Dark type like Ziggy, feels like a super sick combo. Yeah. Come on, Doctor. Okay. And then I think Thunderwave full para is the only way we get. Okay. I should just not speak. If I speak, we're in trouble. Oh no, I can't use Iron Head. No. All right. This is less likely to be automized now. So this is going to be either... Actually, I don't think it's ever going to be automized now. This is either Gear Grind or Wild Charge. We're not dead to Wild Charge. We want to see Gear Grind so we can get no fans back in safely. We are Shell Armor. We can't get crit. We're going to do this. We want to see Gear Grind. Ow. Well, I guess it damages itself. We don't hate that. Question is, are we now still only baiting Gear Grind? Or only baiting Wild Charge? Return, max does 27. Wild Charge does min 40. Cool. Yeah, it looks like we're baiting what we want to bait. All right, so this is going to be charging wildly. Cool. This is a bit of a range to pick up here. Actually, I think this is an impossible range without a crit. Let's see what Mr. Fans has got for us. Unforge. All right, this is... Are we dead to return? This is always gear grind. Which means... How low is this guy? Yeah, Monferno can come in and kill with Mach Punch. Sick. Cool. Honestly, pretty damn good cook. I'm proud of that one. Oh, and we're just faster than it, too. Ow. Mach Punch is 29%. Yeah, I'm clicking Mach Punch. Yeah. Well, hey, if we hit the Hydreigon in the game corner like we would love to, we can very realistically get a Hydreigon that good again. Because we just got very fortunate that we hit a good Hydreigon naturally. So it's possible. Yeah. Even though we did get a lot of good use out of Ments. Yeah, we did get a lot of good use out of Ments, so I can't be, like, hella mad out of the game quarter Ments. Well, I would have been mad if we didn't hit Hydreigon, you know? Alright, gamers. We've got the infamous Discharge Double. And then we have the even more infamous Shell right after it. Also, so evil that Shell is not the end of the route. There's still a handful more fights before we get... I mean, we get the level cap, but not before we get all of our stone evolutions. Pain in the ass. Oh, wait, no, I'm dumb. Never mind. Don't listen to a word I say. It is the end of the route. Yeah, I'm dumb. Nah. There's no single ball hard fight in the game. I think we can find a way to not ball hard here. Yeah. Okay. I found it okay in attempt 1. Yeah, probably because you balled and it worked out. Okay. If we pre-damage Tortuga... If we pre-damage Tortuga to be 72... Can Donphan pick up anybody with Bulldoze? Switch doubles. Yeah, you're right, boss. Okay, how do we want to do this? Oh, and it's... I forgot it's Metronome. Yeah. Double fake out lead. I am a baller, though. We don't have anyone. Oh, someone was saying Breloom's good for this fight. Breloom. Goo la goo. Okay. It appears the most annoying motherfucker here is... Actually, I mean, Breloom is good at sitting. But not good at killing. Pre-burn. I could actually, yeah, with Giga Drain. That seems kind of nutty. Would you go like pre-burn Miracle Seed? Because you're healing so much. If we fake out Emolga, does that stop the discharge chain? Also, that is the name of my grime punk band, Discharge Chain. The Metronome Chain. Yeah, cool. Yeah. I wish we had a guarantee 2 hit there. Because it could be turn 1, Giga Drain. Turn 1, Giga Drain, Lantern, and protect with Tortuga taking 2 discharges. Turn 2, swap to any one of our 5,000 fake out mons. You're not faster than Lantern. You also have Ice Beam, though, but your Ice Beam does monumentally less, and you're slow. Plus ratio. Plus you're white. You don't really give a shit about Marowak. You kind of give a shit about Marowak. Yeah. Let's start writing this down. Molga, Seaking, Lantern. Because our Breloom does not like Seaking. No. Yeah. Yes, Seaking's probably our last... is the last mon we want to bring in. Because I think we could have a world where Breloom's just eating hits from this thing, clicking Giga Drain on the right-hand side, and yeah. Seaking is the lead? Oh, true double, true double, true double, true double, true double. I need baby gloves for these double fights. At least it wasn't 4 hours planning for the wrong fight. I need big, bright, flashing letters on every fight saying true double. I guess that's what this double says here, but... anyways. Yeah, why don't we just hit the Seaking with an electric type move? That'll destroy them. Why doesn't everyone just do that? Idiots. Oh, what about Pre-Burn and Lombre? What? Oh, because of discharge? That's why. Yeah. Yeah. They can do what, Sal? Sally Bobelli, you said they can do who, what now? That's just this discharge. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't hear you the first time. We just start an infinite fake out chain. Can Tortuga bait fast kill here? Oh, you can also get fast killed. I mean, we could have a free turn to just fucking murk Seaking. And then ideally bait like 2 discharges. But I don't think anyone just murks Seaking. It's kind of the old... I mean, Breloom does well, but not well enough. Getting a little funky with it, huh? But you don't like discharge. Yeah, I mean, Breloom probably is not dead to fast kill from Seaking after burn plus Giga Drain healing. And Breloom always 2-taps Seaking. Well, I guess the problem becomes the turn after. Because if we like Giga Drain, if we like Giga Drain Protect, then Giga Drain the next turn. How much damage does it start doing? Okay, that's not a huge boost after twice. But I guess if this first discharge crits, with the healing we'd get from Giga Drain on this guy, max does 26. Yeah, we'd heal it all back. So we'd be just minus burn damage, which I think should work here, right? And then what are you going to bait in? Well, I mean, we could do it based on the Tortuga, right? We'd probably want Tortuga coming in, clicking discharge. Because we could have a double discharge. Okay, let's start typing this shit out. Okay, turn 1. Turt clicks protect. Turt, who is pre-damaged to... You might want to pre-damage it further for other things. 66. 66 HP. Snooze that one more time. So who's going to move next? We need speeds in here. 83. 83 speed. We just go 83. Seeking is 56. Lantern is 59. And then Marrow Whack 37. And this is going to be Breloom. They're going to be in slot 2, so we want Tortuga in slot 2 as well. Miracle Seed. Pre-burned. So, Tortuga clicks Protect. Emolga discharges. Tortuga is 26 speed, which is very nice. We love a slow protector. 53 speed from this guy. So, Emolga clicks Discharge. Is going to do max. Even if it was max roll crit, it would do 23. It will do an amount that's going to get healed back. Emolga discharges. Lantern. A gentle giant who will keep using Hydro Pump. True. Lantern clicks Hydro Pump on Turt, and then Breloom Giga drains Seeking. All right. And then Tortuga Breloom takes burn damage. Burn is... (1/16)? 1/8. 1/16. Cool. (87) divided by 16. 5. We go down to 82. Not to the Hydro Pump. Cool. Breloom goes to 82 HP from burn. All right, turn 2. I guess I'm a little. What are we baiting in the turn after? Well, it's going to be something that takes Hydro Pump Discharge, which I mean, Hari can, but then it's Hydro Pump, so it could just completely whiff. No, Hari can take it without issue. Maybe not without. Double crit absolutely kills them. I hate balling. I do not want to ball. Sam, I am. We could go something like Pikachu. What if we go Pikachu? Who's our least valuable fake outer in this fight? Probably Pikachu because they're fragility. Because if we fake out Seeking turn 1, then we would be dead to... Well, then Discharge still gets the... This would be like fake out Seeking turn 1, swap into... still beating Hydro Pump from a guy's annoying. Can we have a fake outer who baits... No, you don't have a move we would want to bait into Caracosta. Well, I mean, Ice Beam maybe into Caracosta. Yeah, do we have a fake outer who baits Caracosta, who baits Ice Beam? It'd be Hariyama, or... well, Lombre doesn't have it. That's annoying. We only have 400 ones. 400 fake outers who bait the wrong moves. Or we could just have someone who baits Ice Beam. Do we have anyone who exclusively baits Ice Beam? Fast kill from Ice Beam with this guy? But, oh yeah, I was going to say we could go into this guy, but then Discharge just owns them. What if we continue down the line that we initially set up, right? It's just whatever Mon is going to take so much goddamn damage coming in from Discharge 2 and Hydro Pump, right? Yeah, you can't even survive that. Only immunity. Any quicker way to kill Seeking? Any physical grass moves? I mean, this is probably the only way we're going to get to use Tortuga in this fight, right? Is protect turn 1 and then Hydro Pump. Do we have someone who can just, like, take... someone taking Hydro Pump plus Discharge is kind of a big-ass pain. Right? Maybe Weepin' Bell, actually. Beating Icy Wind's not my favorite thing in the world, because Icy Wind does... Well, I mean, that would be the move for either slot, right? And then if we're bringing in this guy, it doesn't stop the chain. Yeah, letting a mole go run free is kind of a pain in the ass. Do we have someone who can just ignore Seeking and bully a Molga? But they would have to be pre-burned to do that, right? Mons that can ignore Seeking and bully a Molga. I don't think it exists. Hey, maybe there is a reason why people say this fight's hard. Who would have thought? Ever a double fake-out lead angle? I was really hoping I wasn't gonna have to find a line that made me have to ball, but white boy ball. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna have to happen. Just stopping this discharge chain is kind of the thing that perplexes me. You are outsped and outdamaged. You are faster. Yeah. So I guess we have Breloom across. If we have Breloom in slot 2, this is going to bait. Breloom in slot 2 baits Lantern coming in. So, okay, let's look at the actual numbers for real on God. If Hariyama would get double crit coming in. 69 plus... Well, this is how many times it's used it once. Okay, so that's not 69. It's only 59 damage. Yeah. Nope, you went to the wrong stream, Scamp. Wrong place. 59 plus 87. Do we survive with an Orin? We do survive. Well, what hits first? You usually don't survive with an Orin. Unique bundle today? Hell yeah. Maybe I'm worrying too much about this metronome chain shit. Yeah, we just wait one more turn to end the chain. We bring Weepin' Bell once with a crit is 37. And then Hydro Pump. Plus, if Weepin' Bell dies to a double crit, we don't cry. And that's like double crit, no miss. We do that, right? Yeah. Double crit, no Hydro Pump miss. If it happens, that's a God hates us and we lose an okay Pokemon. Actually, no, we lose a meh Pokemon. Turt swaps to Weepin' Bell. Weepin', who's going to have an Orin to help bait in more consistent moves. Molga Discharge. Which again, unless we crit turn 1 on Seaking with Breloom, we should still be healing back up the full again. Is there a world where, now if we're pre-burned, even if we like crit Giga Drain, Mach Punch is not going to kill? No, we'd have to like Giga High Roll Giga Drain. We should not even think about play around that shit. Anyways. Molga Discharges. Seaking. Hydro Pumps. And then Breloom KOs Seaking with Drain. And then we're going to have Breloom across from slot 2, which they are slower but outdamage Lantern, and they are faster and outdamage Marowak. So this would bring in Lantern. It's in Lantern. Okay. So Weepin' Bell, I mean, Lantern is probably seeing KOs with, I mean, depending on how much damage Weepin' Bell takes, it's probably going to be Icy Wind coming in here. I think this is a swap to Hariyama. Swap to Hariyama, and... Oh, Brine does more damage if we're low health, right? Yeah, so it might be Brine. Brine would be great. Actually, no, Brine is... Oh, this is if we are already literally dead. No, Brine is still kind of annoying. We ripping another Giga Drain that way? It appears so. Yeah, we'd hope it'd be Icy Wind. But yeah, I think we come in. This would be the twice one. Like that K-pop group. Oh, that's annoying too. Is Brine below 50%? How low do we have to be? Okay, cool. So even if that crits, I don't think we die to crit brine. Yeah. And I think we have to go cherry on... I think we have to go cherry on Hariyama. I guess the scary thing is I guess, again, double crit. Because we want to get the fake out over on the Emolga to stop it from being I mean, it's still just going to be a ball situation. I think this is our best chance to go. And then what do we bring for good mons in the back? Donphan can ignore Emolga. If we're able to kill Lantern, Donphan isn't a great swap in, but is a winner. What about Octillery? Well, Octillery can't come in on discharge. Is it like just these two in the back? The problem is if we're baiting a brine, we are not happy. And you're afraid of Ice Beam. I don't think a lot of our swaps are going to... Well, Tortuga doesn't mind Ice Beam. Ah, fucking hell. It really just how much damage Hariyama takes coming in there is big scary. I mean, even from Ice Beam, it's just really you don't want to take Brine. And how are we killing Emolga, you know? Because, I mean, realistically... I mean, there's a world where Breloom stays in the entire time. So I feel like we should have someone who's happy coming in on Brine. But it would have to be Brine Discharge they'd want to come in on. Which is... Don't know if we have a candidate for that. Maybe it's Berserker? Because we have a handful of mons who don't mind coming in on Bone Rush. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it's Berserker in the last slot. Okay, well, let's rip Bandle real quick, and then we'll just fucking figure out. We'll just ball. I hate balling. Ooh, weird. Yeah. Very few things. 1977, easy. Spooky. I thought that was like American Woman for a second. That little riff. American Woman! But I don't think it's that. Oh, no, but it was like... It was giving... Don't get fooled again. It's not that. Okay, let's skip Perino. Oh. Yeah, literally. I can see why I didn't start with the drums. Literally, you just immediately fucking get it that way. Alright, gamers. We shall shake you. Boom, boom, clap. Boom, clap, sound of my heart. The beat goes on and on and on and on. The question of all questions: do we go what do we go cherry on? What do we go orange on? Yeah. That is the big question here. Tortuga. Breloom. We will rock you. I like having Weepin' Bell in this fight because we do not care about it. We do not care. this guy, and oh, you're already here. Discharge is 30%. You're getting an Orin. You're getting an Orin. You are getting an Orin. If you get hit by a discharge, you are in a bad spot. You're getting Miracle Seed. I think it's probably Cherry on Harold, so we can stop the chain. It might also be Cherry on Dr. Pickles, because I think their big jobs is to take hits and stop the Emolga train. Cool. Okay. Discharges do I? Me, when I'm worried about turnover while running a Legion in the U.S. government, discharge is just too high. Cool. Vegemite sandwich. All right, actually, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick before they do this, and then we're going to ball, because that's all we can do. Miracle Seed, Orin, Cherry, Orin, Cherry. Cool. And we have to pre-damage Tortuga. It's Tortuga. 66. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Set HP 66. Cool. Hey, BRB. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Much like the 76ers for this fight, we're going to have to trust the process. And that surely went super well for them, so that means it'll go surely well for us. All right, let's beat up Tia and Tamara. All right. Let's ball. Sea King is always going to see a kill with Hydro Pump, so we're going to go Protect here, and then we're going to go Giga Drain here. Hi, Vegemite. Actually, it doesn't really, I think, matter too much how much they take this turn. You know what I didn't factor in? The increased damage from Lightning Rod. Oh, fuck me. Fuck. Alright, we are steering. So this is... if Sea King clicks left, it's Hydro Pump. If Seaking clicks right, it is Ice Beam. Fuck. Alright, how do we want to do this? We didn't factor in Lightning Rod boost from Seaking, right? Because now it can see kill into Breloom. Okay. Does it always see kill? It usually sees kill. Ice Beam is pretty low on that slot. Does Fake Out Ice Shard kill? So if we go... Now I think double crit absolutely kills Weeping Bell. Normal damaging moves might just kill Weeping Bell here. I think it's probably this swaps into... It's either Weeping Bell or Dr. Pickles here. I'm feeling like it's... Oh, fuck. Okay, we really need to think about this turn. And the turn after. So let's get rid of all this shit. Okay. Let's get rid of all of this shit. Seaking is +1 special attack. Emolga is +1 Metro. Okay. We are going to, and then Seaking is going to see... Can Seaking see different moves left now? Bet they can. It is... Brine. It's almost always discharge. Nope, I'm looking at the wrong guy. Please don't show a kill with Muddy Water. Oh, it shows a kill with Muddy Water. A decent amount of the times, too. But it's usually Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump left. And then... Yeah, this is super fucked. And it's only Ice Beam, right? Ice Beam right. And then... we know Emolga's clicking Discharge. So... Does Hydro Pump max rolls 57 on Weeping Bell, and then 57 plus Discharge once. 57 plus 25. I think it's... Weeping Bell's not dead. I think it's Weeping Bell left, and... I think it's Weeping Bell left, and then... Is it the Doctor or... Is the Doctor or Makuhita right? I think it's Makuhita right. Fuck. Okay, let's see how this goes. Venus is terribly afraid. Hydro Pump miss would be the greatest thing in the world. Because now it gets... Now it's +2 special attack. Fuck. They get powered great. Fuck. This thing is going to run out of control. Hydro Pump Miss is fun, though. That makes this maybe more consistent about what we're baiting in. Or is this guy just so bad? That is Ice Beam, Hydro Pump 50-50 from Seeking. Fuck. Oh, that's a terrible 50-50. Oh, wait, well, we can fake out Seeking this turn. Yeah. So we can... How much would Mach Punch... I think Fake Out probably kills, right? If we swap into Berserker on the left here, I think Fake Out kills Seeking. It's a little below 50. We'll say that's 47. Fake Out from Hariyama does... Oh, it might not kill. That's going to be close. Yeah, I think it's likely to not kill. But we can always bring in, like, Donphan with... And Discharge is going to do a lot to this guy, too. I think this is... Berserker... Oh, I need to get rid of the ruler. This is Berserker on the left. And, well, it's only Discharge, right? No, I think it has to be Berserker on the left and then Fake Out into Seeking. We need the Seeking to, in a perfect world, never attack again. Okay. That's a big Discharge. Pause. Okay. Fuck. That is a little below 30%. Fake Out. Never is going to kill Seeking. This is +3 special attack Seeking, so they're going to see Muddy Water kill and Hydro Pump kill. I think this always has to be Fake Out from Dr. Pickles. This is the twice boosted Metronome. I think Crit Metronome sometimes kills Dr. Pickles. Fuck. I think, again, this always has to be Fake Out here. And then... Is Hariyama dead to... Fucking hell. It's really just them running away with Discharge here. Will Burn Mach Punch do enough to Seeking to clean it up? I think that should do enough to Seeking to clean it up after Burn. But again, the Metronome boost continuing is... Well, then we could get, like, Donphan in, right? And then continue it from there. Okay. So we're always Fake Outing left. Fake Out from... Berserker is going to do 21 to 25, which I don't think has a chance to pick this up. And then we could go into Breloom, who is going to take some amount of damage from Discharge. Yeah. Ugh. Okay. That's fine, I think. That's a lot. That's a third boosted Discharge. Okay. Ow. So this, I believe so. We're going to Mach Punch the kill Sea King and then go into no fans. Fuck. Or does it have to be into... How much is... Ugh. 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 This is ugly. Okay. How much Vegemite takes how much from burn? Well, it's always going to be Mach Punch for Vegemite in the Sea King. That is decided because we need to pick up the kill. 87 divided by 16. They're going to take 5 from it. So they're going to be at 50. And they're going to be the Mon choosing an abate. 50... 50 is not showing any fast kills from Lunatone. Oh, 50 Lunatone. Okay, so this should still be Lantern coming in, which is good. Can... Hariyama doesn't give a shit about Lantern. That could be our turn to get the fake out down. Okay, so I think this is swap to Hariyama. I can't kill Emolga with 2 ice shards. And are fairly afraid of... Fucking hell. Alright, let's completely think this one out. This is going to be very important. So it's Mach Punch left, and then this is going to be Discharge with 3... Discharge is already used twice before. We ideally want to fake out Emolga next turn. Because they are going to be... Well, we're also taking discharge damage for... Oh, wait, no. This is going to be... Emolga discharge damage is going to make sure that whatever comes in next sees a kill on... Okay, that would actually mean that Marowak's going to come in. Depending on how much damage we take, right? It's going to either be Marowak or Lantern. So... And it looks like Tortuga can take every kill move from that. So I think we want... And Donphan isn't showing fast kills from anything. So I think we want Pickles to be Donphan. What a cool, crazy statement. We want Pickles to be Donphan, and then we want this Mach Punch to go here. Cool. Okay. Sick. All right. Pain and suffering. Ow. Okay, so I think this means Lantern's coming in. Yeah, because Lantern's going to see fast kill. The question becomes with what moves? Oh, if it's Icy Wind, that is annoying for keeping Donphan healthy. And just in general, right? And we got to remember we're low health as well, so Brine is going to do more damage. So this is... It's never Discharge, which is good. Actually, that would have been good. Actually, never mind. I take it back. So this is Brine, Signal Beam, or Icy Wind? Most likely Brine. This might just be throwing Venus to the wolves. I think this is very much we throw Venus and hope that Donphan... Because this is a big discharge coming in, too. I think this is definitely... Safest play is Ice Shard here. and probably have this stupid leaf die. We want to see something that single targets right from Lantern. Icy Wind is not what we want. That's not a great roll either. This is looking like a Weeping Bell sack angle. Well, I think we might not have a choice. Because it super depends on what move goes into them. Icy Wind, does it kill? I don't like the amount that's going to do. Oh, that didn't do that much. Okay. Donphan's -1. Oh! Well, that's good, I guess. Not. Actually, that's really bad. Oh, that's so bad. You know why? No, that's super bad clutch. Because now Donphan's going to take whatever move that was going to go into the Venus slot because Discharge is going to kill it first. That's fucking horrible. That is super bad. I think. Well, no. If I'm pretty sure Lantern doesn't have a killing move against no fans. Yeah. Not necessarily. Yeah, because Lantern doesn't kill. No. Lantern doesn't have a move that kills Donphan. Lantern does have a move that kills Donphan. Never mind. Oh, wait. That's if it's at low health. Brian doesn't kill. No, so we do stay in. Yeah. Because Discharge is going to kill them. And then we're going to be able to bring in a Fake Out Mon. So next turn we can Fake Out Lantern, Ice Shard to kill Emolga, and then go from there. Because this is going to be... Let's triple check that that Brian doesn't kill. Also, get this soft sand out of here. All right, so this is going to be Ice Shard. This is going to be... There's 0 chance you survive. You are... Single target Icy Wind doesn't kill Donphan either? Nah, okay. All right, buddy. You did absolutely fucking nothing. Well, I mean, you were a good sack on this fight. Thanks, buddy. Hey, maybe this is Ice Shard crit and it picks up the kill against Emolga. Okay. All right. Now we have to plan the end game. Thank you for stopping beeping. Another one for the pile. No. That's fine. What they did here, surviving at 1, is not the worst thing in the world here. Oh, come on. Not Signal Beam Confusion. Okay. Holy shit, I was about to crash out. If that was Signal Beam Confusion, I was about to crash out 1,000,000%. Holy shit. Okay. All right. This is still not... how much does Brine do to... Egg. Okay, so we're always going to Ice Shard to... No Fans is surely dead to a move from Lantern at this HP, right? Yes, it's dead to Brine. So we do need to bring in someone who can... well, okay. If we have a Mon that can kill Emolga with Fake Out. Okay, this is a big... We need to plan out the rest of the fight basically right here. So... Emolga has, like, enough... Fake Out from Hariyama does 13. Fake Out from Berserker does 16%. Like, it's... Oh, wait, that's the wrong mon. There's even more. Yeah, so Fake Out will kill Emolga. So that option is open to us. Ice Shard will also kill Emolga. Will Aqua Jet... Oh, well, we can't do that. Yeah, because we'd be baiting 2 KO moves. Yeah. So... Tortuga's not awful. If we can get Tortuga in protecting, I think we're pretty solid. Okay, so... Does... Now we got to see what Lantern sees after. If we Fake Out Lantern, Ice Shard to kill. Lantern... Does either of our Fake Outers not bait a kill from Lantern? Dr. Pickles is dead to Lantern. Hariyama at this low health. Are they dead to Lantern? There are 2 rolls of brine that kill them. That's incredibly unfortunate. Or maybe we do want to be dead. After this fight, I kind of do want to be dead. Yeah, this fight sucks. Yeah, because this is always going to be brine into Donphan. It's fairly unlikely to be brine from... And then does Donphan bait? Ugh. Donphan's just like it's such an annoying HP right here. For Marowak coming at the end. Yeah, this is actually a really fucked spot. The next most sackable mon here is Breloom, right? We need Donphan for... We need actually, yeah, I think that seems about right. Yeah. Okay. Can we set up a guaranteed line where Breloom is... The fucked thing in here is, I think it has to be fighter. We have to not get the exact 1 roll... of brine that kills. This is still not super fucking great, right? I think this always still has to be fighter here, though. Yeah, I think this turn is decided. Because this is Ice Shard here, Fake Out here. And then this turn gets fucky. Okay, let's see what everyone sees. Lantern, usually is going to... Yeah, Lantern... Oh, fuck. Lantern also usually sees a kill with Brine. It's not a guaranteed kill with Brine. There's a couple rolls that don't. So this could be a double up. It's either Brine left or Brine right. Actually... No, it wouldn't discharge for Lightning Rod boost for a fast kill, right? That doesn't happen. Nah, nothing in the AI sheet. So this is either Brine, left or right. And then Marrow is... Marowak sees Ice Beam left. And Bone Rush right. So Hariyama could go untouched. Or they could not. I think this is swap. Does Brian make contact? No. I think this is swap Donphan. The problem is, like, I don't know where we go after this turn. It's still really fucked. I think it always has to be like swap Donphan left into Breloom, almost certainly getting sacked. And yeah. And then question mark, question mark, question mark turn after that. Fucking hell. What do we want to do? Marowak has a citrus berry. Lantern has a lum. Lantern is the more frightening of the two mons. How's like Aqua Jet from Tortuga do on Marowak? Not too much. I think it's probably Vital Throw into Lantern. This super sucks. I think that's a dead Vegemite sandwich. Who'd it hit? Oh, that's bad. Oh, okay. That's good, I guess. 56 on them. Okay. 56 HP left on Foida. Crush is not dead to anything, but they can't do jack shit. Makuhita is... Fucking hell, dude. Fuck! Fuck, dude. This is so fucked. Okay. What does Lantern see right now? Lantern is going to see... always see a KO with Brine. Brine on right, and if we go into Crush, doesn't see any kills. If we go into Berserker, it'll see Brine on that slot. Marowak sees 2 slow kills in the Berserker. That's not the move. Marowak. I think it's probably Crush here, but Crush just doesn't do enough damage to Lantern. And that's the guy we kind of need dead ASAP. And then what does Marowak see? Marowak sees... into... It's Bone Rush into the Foida slot. It's Bone Rush Brine? Fuck. It's going to be Bone Rush Brine. Well, it's Bone Rush right or... Who comes back in on that slot? Who comes back in on that slot? Oh, this is so fucked. We don't even have like a good sack left. Oh, this is so fucked. I don't know how we even, like, get out of this. Yeah, I don't know how we win. Oh, this is probably the end of the run here, I think. Because even if we find a way out, we're losing. What we have left is 3 Mons who we need for Shell. Well, shit. Well, that was a good run. Is there any way to get bailed out here? Tamori, shut the fuck up. Brother. Alright, I think we go Crush. But then how do we win? How do we beat Shell? Because I guess Berserker comes in, fakes out somebody. Is Berserker dead to... Is Berserker always dead to that guy? Yeah. Dodge every crit? Yeah, I guess. I think I'm going to go here. Crush isn't dead to anything. It's definitely Brine going right. Tortuga, the thing that does the most damage to Lantern, is Rock Slide. Yeah. So that's always Rock Slide, and then this is Brine. Fuck. Is there any way to get bowed out here? Does Brine always kill? Brine always kills. So this is always Brine, right? And then if it is... fuck. And Brine always kills Donphan. Yeah, I guess it is a swap to Berserker on this slot. I do think we are cooked beyond belief. It missed. Then this is going to be fake out left. Yeah, I think this is fake out left. Rock Slide again. That is what we needed to get out of this fight without it being an enormous massacre. All right. Now what? Besides crying at the loss of our Rustboro delay. This is going to be Bone Rush left, which is 3 hits. How much damage? I don't think we can afford to protect. And then would be Bone Rush right also. I think we probably go... I think this is Aqua Jet and then Force Palm fishing for the para. Because this is Citrus Berry too. We don't know where this guy's swinging. There's a Citrus. Once they swing, we'll know where they're going. That's a little scary. Hits 3 times. Is that our Orin? Cool. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna... Is that a 5-hit Bone Rush? I don't think this game's very good. I'd argue and say this game's pretty bad. I'd say this is a terrible game for terrible people and no one should ever play it. I think I click Force Bomb. Yeah. Alright, who's ready to throw a terrible line at Shell? He's gonna hit through power and kill one of our Pokemon. It's gonna be another 4-hit. It's gonna be a 4-hit or a 5-hit. It's another 5-hit. It's another 5-hit. It's another 5-hit. It's a 5-hit. Double 5-hit. I did get double miss into double 5-hit. Well, gamers, that pretty much cooks this run. I don't even know if it's worth cooking up a line for Shell. Honestly, bro, I don't know if it's worth cooking up a line for Shell at this point. Alright, the dream of beating the game in a low number of attempts is over. I did say run 3 was the run, but we got some great encounters. I'm sad that we didn't get what we needed. Yeah. I am tempted to do a little penguining, but I don't know how Penguin's so hard to play. Let's just look. We're going to cook up a quick line against Shell. We'll cook up the quickest Shell line, and then we need to go get our 6-pack. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we should just go Penguin. Fuck, that hurts. Sad. Okay. I get to have to... I thought for a second I was immune to bad luck and having good experiences in early game. I forgot about this feeling. I thought I escaped it. Much like an ape would escape. What do we lead now? Well, we should evolve this clan. We should... Oh, yeah, I didn't even... It was through Para, too. Fuck. The thing is, too, like... Yeah. This thing is getting evolved. The thing is, too, that... No, there's no thing. I don't even know if this helps us in this fight. We are done delaying. Actually, do we want to... evolve it earlier? It doesn't fucking matter. This game doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't learn any more moves. It doesn't learn any more moves. Gamers. Well, yeah. Again, I guess I just thought I was immune to the bullshit that happens to runners in early game. It'll make for a good clip, I guess. It will make for a good clip, I guess. Yeah, it is a pain to lose the B. It is kind of sad. We're just going to hit the B next time. All right, let's run it up real quick and then start a new run with the Penguin. All right, what's the most cheesy way to beat this Lapras? How do we cheese the fuck out of Lapras? Muscle band, low sweep. What is you doing? You don't even do jack shit on this fight. Yeah, dog. I don't even know if I have the gumption in me to try to cook something up here. I don't even think if it has it. So Hammy's gonna kill. Oh, this is single damage. Smoke screen center scorch. You know what? Fuck it. We get. Oh. It's water absorb. I was gonna say Octazooka moment. That's funny as fuck. Can Linoon? Ah, dude, I'm sad about losing Linoon too. Oh well, yeah, it's a live and learn moment. It's a Sonic moment. Fake out Nuzzle. Fake out Nuzzle. How many deaths does this do? I think it was 4 more. Fake out Nuzzle. That's the move. Fake out Nuzzle. No, fake out discharge full para. Yeah. All right, who's ready to see the worst fucking fight you've seen in your life? This guy wins. You're gonna get a crit. Yeah, there's much to learn. Yeah, no. It's just one of those moments where you're like, okay, we got fucked. GG, go next. You know? Sometimes you just get GG, go next. It. Miracle Seed. Hammy with an Orin. Can this guy win? No. 5-hit Icicle Sphere with crits? Yeah, exactly. We have silly moments in our lives. True. Yeah. Yeah, it in fact was not very hee ha ha. It was not a very poggers moment to get owned by this guy. Gligar, Orin, Soft Sand, Don, Soft Sand, and then for the Delcatty, the Beast de Resistance is GG go next. His Mach Punch is the thinker in their last fight ever. Wait, they don't even get to like Zuka Spadef drop. It's Huntail. It's Huntail Sucker Punch into Donphan cleanup. All right. Who? Should we go Penguin? I kind of want to go Penguin. Penguin seems fun. Penguin's good for Brawly. Does Penguin help on Shell? Shell is my new rival. All my homies hate Shell. Lombre, Hammy. Oh god, no, Fug. What's like the big... What are we looking for to help out with Shell? I mean, I did say I wanted to play this game more. I did want to learn this game. Yeah. When is Penguin good besides Brawly? Pika, Lombre, Hammy, Gligar, Donphan. This fucking guy. What do you look at and see winner run? I see we hit B again. Togedemaru. I think Togedemaru is our secret. Everything else, Brawly, especially late game. Okay, fuck it. We're going Penguin. Yeah, oh yeah. I think we had the sack 2. Well, we had a Dreadnought, right? We had a Dreadnought and we had a Yamper. I think Yamper was our lead. Chesto. That's an Orin. That's an Orin. This is an Orin. All right. Who's ready to run it down? Yapper. Okay. Start thinking about your penguin nicknames. Australia was not the theme. Australia was not the move. Did I put the soft sand on this? Could be on that guy. Okay. Fuck you, Shell. Yeah, just silly names. We'll just go our normal, whatever someone posts in the chat that makes me laugh. Emerald Kaizo references. They're all just named Gen 3 Pokemon, and then when we get a Gen 3 Pokemon, we just name them. All right, gamers. It is finally time for me to do what every running bunner has to do as a rite of passage. Get their ass kicked by Shell because they're unprepared. Ready? Fake out. Nuzzle full para. Nuzzle full para, baby. Okay, don't hit me with this shit now, brother. Don't be nice now. That's the game I know and love. That's the game I know and love there. Full para? Oh, it's a citrus. We'd have to get like a full para than a crit. Okay, why does this thing have fucking body press? All right. Are we fat? Growlithe is faster and picks that up. All right. Nice. Ride on what, I might ask? Here we go. Here we go. Right into double edge crit. Right into rock slide crit. Easy. Easy crit right here from Rhydon. They got this. Rock slide crit. Come on, you got it, buddy. Ah, okay. But Giga Drain crit back? It's not going to set up rocks. See? You guys didn't think about us not letting it set up rocks here. Do they ever survive? Maybe if it drill runs. You're fucking kidding me. All right, this is Togekiss next. Do we sack that make Hammy's fight safe? No, Hammy's not getting double crit. Actually, nah, Hammy's not getting triple crit. We're fine. Actually, I think Air Cutter's 100% chance to crit. Oh, Draining Kiss is the better move to get coming in. And it doesn't crit, even with Super Luck and Scope Lens. Alright, 2 Rock Slides kill. Okay. Pretty sure we're not dead to crit, and we get a crit of our own. Fuck. All right. Who are we gonna bring in? Oh, this is fake out Delcatty. All right, but watch this though. Watch this super secret. Watch this super secret Hunt Out tech. We call this the die move. Are we always dead to last resort? There's some rolls that don't kill. We're gonna go. We could click Sucker Punch. That would give us some guaranteed damage. Nah, we're clicking Dive. Some rolls don't kill. Fuck. Fucking hell. I don't think max roll crit kills. Oh, wait. We get to do so much damage to them. That's actually crazy how much damage they got to put in. Holy shit. Boulders, I think, kills. Does Ice Shard kill? Nah. Unless it crits. But 2 Ice Shards definitely kill. Okay, whatever. We know this doesn't kill. We can't get crit. We're battle armor. Die. Gonna bring in Vespa Queen and Hidden Power Grass, which is one of the better moves to come in on. 2 Fly Skillet. I can't. Well, let's wait for the fight to be over. That's Lumberry. Dual Wing Beat's gonna hurt a little bit, a lot of bit. We have an Orn. That kills. Hey, Garagos guy. Thanks for the raid. We basically have wiped. We are doing this last run here, last bit as a mercy kill. We got fucked by Chelle. We lost 5 Pokemon to the Discharge Double thanks to a back-to-back 5-hit Bone Rush. So we're just playing this out and we're about to restart. Surely this never gets Quick Claw and gets us. No Quick Claw, Brock? Yeah, oh yeah, threw power on the second 5-hit. Yeah. But it's run 2. It's like, run 1 got all the way to Tate and Liza. Like, I'm not mad about it. Also the fact that this bullshit line, well, it's not over yet, but this bullshit line has a chance to only beat Chelle with 2 sacks is so fucking stupid. This is so dumb, bro. Yeah, it is the run and bun experience. This is so dumb! Where was this luck before? We beat Chelle with a 1-minute line. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. I should just ball all the time. We have no hope, right? Should we continue this? I mean, what did we lost Pikachu, which is pretty fucking good. You guys really think I should continue this? I mean, I can continue playing super fast and loose. We do have B. Yeah. Continue for the culture. Fuck it, why not? Fuck it, why not? We have Bizam and Ape, true. Okay, why not? Alright, fine. Because we somehow beat Chelle with 2 sacks. Dude, I'm so mad that fight beat Chelle. That's ludicrous that we won that. Don't have a why not. Get this guy out of here. Let's grab Game Corner, right? I'm not crashing out. I'm not crashing out. You are crashing out. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. I'm not actually going to do that. All right, we gotta level it up. Yeah. What was I going to say? What's the level cap now? Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll see how long this run continues on. We can see how strong B is. Jinx is based. Based on what? I need to update the level cap. It goes up to Watson now, 35. Boom, 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 boom. This is where we dump all of our resources into monkey, right? We go 2 scales. We go 2 scales in a rare candy. Well, I guess we get all of our evolutions now, too. I still can't believe we won that fight. What the fuck? Yeah. We need to buy a ton of shit. We get to find out what our shelter is. Should we still delay this for Rapid Spin for CCR? For Clearance Clearwater Revival? Is it this one that has the rare candy? Dope. Oh, a free item. It's worthless. Okay. Rapid Spins for Norman. Ah, gotcha. We need one of these. We need... What do we need for the right Eggy? We need a shiny stone for Eggy. We need... We're gonna go broke here. For Lombre, we need a leaf. Waterstone? Leaf stone? Waterstone. For Hammy, we need... Firestone. Okay. Anything we delay on these mons to evolve, we get so much shit, though. It's hard to say no. The Thinker, I think, just gets leveled up. Oh, I think I need to fix how the level cap looks on the screen. How lucky do we have to get to beat Watson, though? I mean, still the Ampharos is a problem. Oh, yeah, that. Kadabra. Yeah. Nothing we delay for here. Oh, well, we don't get Kadabra till 36? That sucks. So this is still... The Thinker still gets to do nothing. Ooh, knockoff. We're almost at our full moveset. It has to be knockoff over Charm, yeah. Sad to finally let Charm go. Alas. I think it's probably... There's an X-Scissor move tutor, right? No, I'm getting that confused with something else. What do we get rid of here? Does it get rid of Night Slash? I mean, we already do have a Dark type. Oh, we get to find out what Obstagoon is. Probably Night Slash. Oh, so you're saying we keep Night Slash and we get rid of X-Scissor, or we don't take X-Scissor? Because our Aerial Ace is good for hitting mons. I mean, we're going to put knockoff over this eventually anyways. You think we keep Night Slash? I guess it makes more sense. What are we hitting? What mons are we hitting? Psychic types? Yeah. Alright, we'll keep Night Slash. No idea which is better. We'll go higher base power. Fuck it. Cloyster. Let's check what Cloyster is. We're going to do a save state here and use our Waterstone and see if it is Skill Link or the other one. We want it to be Shell Armor. Unfortunate. That is hella unfortunate. We have a down attack nature, so that sucks. That is, in fact, the wrong cloister. We did not hit the right nature, or the right ability on cloister. When do we want to evolve this into Ludicolo? Seed Bomb at 35. No different moves. Gets Scald at 40. Nah, we're just going to do that right away. Yeah. I guess we are keeping on. Cool. Maybe we'll hit the right... If we hit the right ability on the Obstagoon, I feel like that guy's going to be kind of nuts. Seed Bomb. We can relearn Natural Gift, not right now, though. Are we ever... I don't think we're ever clicking Seed Bomb over Giga Drain, though, right? Probably not. I don't know when we're ever clicking Growl, though. I will go with this over Growl. Cool. Eggy, do we want to evolve them right away? I imagine so. Zen Headbutt at 30. Are we a physical? We're a mixed attacker. We already have that. Psychic at 42. Versus when do we get it on Eggy? We never get Psychic. But we're not gonna have Stab Psychic anyway. I think we probably just evolve it. We missed Dragon Pulse, which is annoying. Yeah. Shiny Stone. Boom, 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 boom. What is there? Yeah. Yeah, we don't have a Dragon type with no Dragon moves. Is a little annoying, but... it is what it is. Because, yeah, we get all of the moves. Wood Hammer, Dragon Hammer, Leaf Storm, Synthesis are the moves we just ended up using on this guy, so we can just rip that right away. Oh, yeah, that Death's Command is going to have to be updated. Just a little bit is going to have to be a little updated. Cool. Big Egg. This guy, we're going to try to continue to not evolve. Rabbit Spin at 39. Brian is not what we want. I mean, you're going to be clicking that over that eventually. Nah. Cool. Alright. Damn. Alright. The big Obstagoon reveal, though, is coming, which is exciting. Kingdra, that's still a delay. Well, yeah, we don't even have the option yet. He might. If he's a Guts boy, when do we get the Facade TM? Stab Facade? Because this guy's fast. It would be glorious. Norman? Fuck! I mean, I guess still Guts boosted like Night Slash or some shit is still going to be... Or Headbutt, I guess, is going to be nice. Alright. Ring out. Probably more than that. Yeah. I guess. They are slightly comparable, maybe. Drill Run is a bait. Because we want... Yeah. Because Pin Missile we need for Tate and Liza. Haha. U-turn is the best move in the game. Poison Jab, X Scissor, this is a bait, yeah. You're leveling up. Oh, because you can relearn it from the tutor. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Monferno. And we're candying Monferno, right? Hammy. Any particular level, it gets outraged, so we can level this up right away. Cool. Bow, bow, ba-da-dum, boom, 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 boom. We do have a good box. We have a good box. We just get to start our bleed out a little bit earlier this time. Extreme sports. Over flame wheel, yeah. All right, big reveal. Big reveal. If this is guts, this guy is a demon. If it is not guts, we're gonna have to be scheming. Actually, that's gonna decide if we want reckless, right? So we should probably, like, level this up and then check, right? Because I don't know if we want takeout, if we want takedown if this isn't reckless. I guess both are probably good. Okay, we're gonna not teach it and we're gonna level it up. And then we're gonna come back and decide. Alright. So if this is guts, I assume we keep headbutt. If it's defiant, we want takeout instead. It's guts! Let's go! Cool. That is huge. Up speed guts. And this guy learns all the punches, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Well. What up, Dumbo? How you doing? Oh yeah, we would have just, if like we were going to go back and get the move for reckless, we would have just redone it until we got the one we got the first time. Cool. Okay. And then we want to spend a candy on Monferno to level up. Or because we want Monferno to lead against... Ops attack is suffering. We're going to use the candy and invest our 2 scales. All right, monkey. You silly little guy. I want to see you make use of your abilities. I assume it's going to be Blaze Kick, Sky Uppercut, Overheat, Mach Punch. Prevents ability. Yeah, some of the shortened ones are a little fucked. All right. Cool. Well, I mean, we want this. Actually, so we don't want... Where... What's the 4th? Do we get rid of Mach Punch, I guess? Is it Blaze Kick, Sky Uppercut, Overheat, Fake Out? I'm assuming that's what it has to be, right? Because you're going to want to Fake Out, and then if you're able to kill... You get rid of Blaze Kick? Really? Really interesting. Trust. Wait, I don't want to forget a move. For killing Sharpedos. Remember a move. Do I not have any heart scales left? Huh? Oh, there's the one on the beach. ya ba boom 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 boom. Yeah, I'm sick with it. I know exactly where the heart scales are. Okay. That's half of our box, many of our resources. Let's just see how the first Norman fight is. This is one of those where I'm like a little bit tilted and tempted to keep playing, even though it's like probably a good stopping point. I just want to see what the next fight is like. Are we going to fight Wally first? Truly is the curiosity. What's the best guy to beat up Wally? It's the one more turn mentality, you know? It's like, I just want to see a little bit more. What level is this? 43. Hypnosis, Dazzling Gleam, Future Sight, Imprison. I don't want to prepare for this fucking shit at all. I just want to kill this motherfucker. Bo-do-do-do, bo-do-do-do. This is the ball. This is the ball. We're balling. We're just balling. It's Wally. It doesn't matter. Why the fuck that do so much? Yeah, I don't know about this one, Chief. I don't know about this one, Chief. I'm not tilting at all. You're not tilting at all. We are not tilting. We're not tilting. We're not tilting. We're not tilting. Well, up there with Gentleman Walter. I just want to see how the next fight looks. I just want to see how the next fight looks. I just want to see how it looks. And just one more game. One more fight. I'm not going to lose another Pokemon. You're supposed to lose Pokemon. It's the part of the game. You're supposed to lose Pokemon on fights. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. We're totally sick. Our box is sick. We're chilling. We're super sick. We're gonna kill the Pincursion, and it's gonna go super well. We're gonna win all of the fights, and we're gonna be the greatest Pokemoner of all time. Guy who plays Pokemon. That's me. Yeah, we get the fun music pumping. We get the cool game. It's a great time. Everyone's having fun. Why can't I mute the game? Why can't I mute the game? Where's the game? The game's not in the mute thing. It doesn't exist. Oh, it's scripting. I'm not crashing out. You're crashing out. I've never crashed out in my entire life. I don't even know what that word means. I don't even know how to crash out. Where's the fucking Pincursion? No one does those fights before that. electric. Fake out overheat kills it. Hmm? Yeah, I should probably stop for today. Well, gamers, what did we learn today? Sometimes you get fucked, and that's okay. Thank you. Yo, but cuts boosted soft sand. Night slash. Oh, actually, it's black glasses. I mean, oh, well, Heck's going to do anything to us. That's kind of sick that that outspeeds and kills. Oh, but it'd have unburdened, so it's faster. Oh, damn you, Drifloom. At least we still have Don Fan. Yeah, gamers, I'm going to call it for today. I will lose more Pokemon if I keep playing, because I'm going to continue tilting. Did I already properly put... Yeah, okay. This run is basically fucked. Tomorrow is probably... We just run it down into Watson. How many fights? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We probably run it down into Watson, see what happens. I should probably raid somebody. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, gamers. The dream of Run 2 being the run is... Oh, Gunner Maniac streaming for the first time in fucking forever. Who's playing Pokemon? Why is no one playing Pokemon? Nobody wants to play Pokemon anymore. Did I look up Runabun? Yeah, tomorrow we're going to have a fun time with the whole family. All right, gamers. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to go crash the fuck out. And I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same Save as Untitled place. Go be nice to the fellow gamer who hopefully isn't crashing out.